Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This is probably going to be a good treat. This was sent to me by Andrew. This is La Cumbre Project Dank, and it is a 7.5% alcohol by volume. It is an IPA. I don't know if it has a date on it or not, guys. I don't see anything on the label, and the bottle is sweating, so we'll take a closer look when I come back. I'm not sure if they date their stuff, but we'll take another closer look when we come back for the final chug. I've read some really good things about this brewery. I have had one or two of their beers, and they were pretty damn tasty. So I believe these guys got it going on out there. So this is the commercial description on this one. It says a Project Dank is just that, a project. It is an ever-changing expression of our hoppiest endeavors. Each operation will be different, featuring different hops and hopping techniques. One thing will remain common to the operation: hop insanity. Well, that's right up my alley. I'm a severe hop head, guys. Read more on our blog at www.cumbrebrewing.com. The food pairings for this beer is your typical IPAs. Cuisine is curried in your Thai. Your cheeses are pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar. Your stronger cheeses, gorgonzola, Limburger. And these are just suggestions, like I always say, guys. I mean, if you like it with pizza, tacos, or hell, if you like your IPAs with ice cream, I don't give a rat's ass. It makes you blows your hair back and blows your socks off. By golly, do it. That's what I say. Meat for this is poultry, shellfish, and salmon, and I will add grilled meat to that. And Mexican and Italian and whatever floats your boat. I mean, drink what you like to drink and eat what you like to eat, and put them together if it makes you happy. I get some criticism sometimes because I read basically the same thing over, and I'm reading this right off of Beer Advocate, guys. If you want to know, they've got a place in there, and it tells you. And this is just general suggestions. So whatever you'd like to eat and drink together, do it. That's what I say. Alright guys, the glassware, as I told you before, I'm going to start using the Duvel glass a little bit more because of the shape of the glass, and the size of this glass leaves a little bit of headroom in there for the aromas. Doesn't do good, especially on a big bottle like this. This is a 22-ounce bomber. It will not fit in this glass, and I'm not going to try to fit it in this glass. I'm going to pour about half of it in here so I can get some headroom in there to get the aromas on the beer. And being an IPA, I wouldn't recommend it to be cellared, so I'm thirsty, you know. Get the cap off this puppy. And it says Dank right here on the cap, so it's not on the bottle, it's a sticker on top. Danked on 082514. So it's put on the bottle on 0825. So it's just a tad over a month old. About 5 weeks or so. And that's about all we need in the glass right now. With that pour, about a half finger of head over into the light. I can see the light bulb right through it. A lot of bubbles streaming up from the bottom of the glass. Very orange and tangerine color, as typical most IPAs are. As you get into the heavier IPAs, the Imperials and the Doubles, a lot of times they'll be a tad darker than this, but that's a pretty average color for most of your IPAs. So let's get a nose on this one. Oh wow, what a wonderful hop aroma. Citrusy and pine, it's got a heavy dankness to it. When I say that, it's like the Stone and Joy buys. They have a dankness to them that's very reminiscent of this. Wow, it has got a lot of stuff going on in here. Tangerines, orange oranges, maybe a little bit of mango, pine, maybe a hint of grapefruit in there. Very, very nice smelling, especially for a hophead like myself. Let's give it a taste. I'm kind of thirsty. First beer of the day. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Andrew. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. Very citrusy. And it's got that dank cat pee type of taste and aroma to me. Not that I've ever drank any cat pee, but that's basically how a lot of hopheads describe some of these IPAs. It's if you've ever been around a litter box or a cat, it's got a certain aroma to it. Well, this is reminiscent. It ain't exactly like that, but it's just a word that we use to describe it. It's got that same kind of dank aroma, if you will. Very, very tasty, guys. Very reminiscent to me of a Stone and Joy Bide, in my opinion. That's very delicious. I don't know what the IBUs are on this one, so let me take a quick look and see if it's mentioned here. It is not. If I was to guess, I'd say it's pretty far up there. I'd say it's probably between 80 and 100 on this particular beer. It's got a nice bitterness on the back end, but it's at 7.5%. It's got a nice sweetness to the front of it too. Very nice, very well balanced beer. If I could get my hands on this beer here locally at the store, you would see a lot of this in my fridge. But I don't think they go very far out of New Mexico where they're brewed. So they may be available in California. I mean, the surrounding states might get a chance to get their hands on. I'm not real sure. But if you're in New Mexico, you damn sure got a winner here in the Cumbre Brewing. So very tasty beers, guys. So let's let it warm up just a hair and let the other half taste it, and we'll come back and do the final chug on this one. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. I've been sipping on this one quite a while, probably close to an hour now. Very citrusy. A nice dankness to it. Citrusy, orangey, tangerine-y. A little bit of mango in there, maybe a hint of some grapefruit or pineapple. Very, very, very tasty, guys. It's definitely an A beer. It's definitely a world-class beer. It's definitely a beer I would pick up very often if I could get it here in Virginia, which I cannot. So, Andrew, thanks again for sending this one to me. It was bloody awesome, I say. And with that, I'm going to give it to 10, guys. It's got the date right here on the cap when it was put in the bottle. Got the ABV on the label. Very, very tasty double IPA. I'm going to do the final chug. That beer is delicious. Delicious. Like I said earlier, it reminds me very much of the Stone and Joy Bide beer. Got a lot of stuff going on in it. Very tasty. A little bit heavy on the bitterness, but you're going to get that with a beer of this size, 7.5%. Could be just a tad sweeter, but it is not detracting from the beer whatsoever. Not getting hardly any of the alcohol at all. Very nice. Enjoyed this one. Very, very pleasant. So let's go see what everybody else thinks. Let's go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate got a big number at 99. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that from these guys. They were kind of conservative. World class from them. Absolutely agree. Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 100. In the style, 100. I mean 99, 100, 100. I mean, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that, and I would not argue with any of those numbers whatsoever. It is definitely, if I was putting a numeric rating, it would be a 99 or 100, so it's pretty damn tasty. The only thing else I would like to see is maybe the IBUs on the bottle, which is not there. So Just a tip for those guys, if they want to put that on there, it'd be nice. But with the ABV and the bottled on date on there, that's pretty much all you need for this one. You'll find out what the IBUs are when you pop the cap on it and put it down your neck. So, if you've had this one from the Cumbre, this is their Project Dank, let me know. Alright guys, that'll wrap it up for this one. Let's go see if we can get us a 10 beer tomorrow. See you then.